Good day, gentlemen. This is SwashbucklingSir here, and today we take a peek at Autocraft, a physics sandbox where you try to reach the end of the level with the building blocks that were provided to you, which mostly ends in crashes. Let's talk about the aesthetics of Autocraft first, and I will be supremely direct here. It seems to me that the game tries to hinge on the simple graphical fidelity train that Minecraft started. Most models seem deliberately low in their polygon count, leading to this peculiar art style, which could be okay if it would not be as highly inconsistent as it currently is. For example, when looking at the astronaut, the model is actually quite detailed, thus creating a harsh contrast. Moreover, the choice of colors and in general the shading of the objects, I don't even want to say texturing as there is no real texture to it, seems inspired by smooth pastels, which again contrasts the rest of the aesthetics in terms of providing futuristic and edgy models. The overall appearance suggests that the developer does not know which way the game is supposed to look, lacking a clear artistic vision. The missing anti-aliasing does the rest to inflict screen flickering on your eyes wherever possible. Suffice to say, Autocraft does not give a good impression in terms of graphical fidelity. The same can be said about the overall sound design. Generic monotone background tracks trot along while you are playing, never piquing interest or requiring any attention. But technical facets do not necessarily make a good game bad, and horrible gameplay is not rescued by just splendid graphics. Therefore, let's talk about the core of Autocraft, the gameplay consisting of building vehicles and afterwards steering them through the physics simulation to reach a certain point on the map. The building aspects of the game are actually decent. The camera can be rotated freely, parts mostly react like you would expect, and all parts snap to the backbone of the vehicle, making the building rather intuitive. Additionally, you can remap the keys required to steer interactive parts, thus allowing fancy mechanisms if you are creative enough about it. Sadly, Autocraft wastes said potential as you are mostly required to limit yourself incredibly to reach the bonus star requirements. Additionally, even when you try fancy things, they usually end up not working as intended, and often the simple solutions, like a plane, a rocket, or the standard car, is the solution to every level I have encountered. What is the point of having a wacky building game if we can't creatively use the level design to design vehicles of our weird, twisted minds? Immediately when taking your first transport out for a ride, you will notice that the physics engine is so obviously terrible that you wonder which, if any, laws of physics have been applied to Autocraft. The worst part is again inconsistency. In the video you see in the background, I was pressing W constantly and restarting in between to display how broken the simulation is. Even though the vehicle is spawned in the same spot over and over, and even though I just press W constantly, thus accelerating constantly, the bounces, brakes, sideways reactions seem utterly random. If your game consists of essentially one gameplay element, you better make sure this is darn good. And currently the physics of Autocraft are anything but that. Well, at least I got a mild chuckle out of Autocraft when taking roughly 10 minutes to build a giraffe, which I then took for a leisurely stroll through the Sandbox Mode. Seriously, these are the things I would want to do in a crazy building game like this. Huge machines, completely unreasonable flying machines, rocket-boosted drag racers. Well, you could build rocket-boosted drag racers, but Autocraft fails to display any sense of momentum, thus the whole endeavor is actually quite boring. Overall, even in its early access state, I have to say I do not see a bright future for Autocraft. The inconsistencies throughout the game are frustrating, and frankly, there are too many other good competitors in this genre for Autocraft to take off. The ideas are interesting, but in terms of execution, it seems as if the developers are crushed below their own weight. I'm SwashbucklingSir. Thanks for watching, gentlemen. If you enjoy my content, please share my videos. Have a great day. Goodbye.